Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VRML 2 today. I'm your caster Locky11 and I'm joined by solarP on the cams today, and I'm a bit lonely here today. I don't have anyone to co-cast with me. I'm feeling a bit sad, feeling a bit on my own, but hopefully I'm going to be entertained by these games here tonight, as we will be getting to see Team Rise versus Team Nameless. And I've never seen Team Rise play. This will be my first time watching Team Rise play, but I've seen Nameless play a lot of the time. In fact, I've even played against Team Nameless myself in a Master Team tier game. I mean, these guys were ex-Master tier, and it was brilliant to play against these guys. These guys were they're a very strong team, I know that. They've had a lot of roster changes, though, recently, I know that. Loco-san now joining the team. And I'm also quite familiar with Team Rise. I've never watched them play, per se, or watched them do a match or a scrim, but I have seen them play, if that makes sense, as Rich G, a content creator, and he makes great videos, and I love watching them, as it's always good to see Echo VR videos, but especially of his scrims and stuff, and I have seen them in the past, and he's definitely got some strength and some power in this game, and he will be bringing something nice to the table. And I think their chemistry, this Team Rise's chemistry, is definitely something that's going to be dangerous here today, and definitely maybe a bit hard for Nameless to deal with. But Nameless, obviously quite an old team from back in all the way in season 2, I believe, and they've been a team together for a long time. And Loco-san, good friends with Hex, I know, and I'm expecting some good chemistry from both sides here. But if we look at the connoisseur votes, it is 14-8 in favor of Nameless, and it's going to be interesting. We also have a fellow caster down playing the game today. That's going to be Hex 2906, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing these teams ready up. I'm pumped. I am hyped, and also keep me entertained, chat. I need someone to talk to. Okay, I need to say hello to all of you, and hello and welcome to anyone in chat today. But yeah, keep talking to me. I'm feeling a bit lonely here today. I wanted to be co-casting with someone. I wanted to have someone with me, but no, not many people available. But your boy sweating, say Nameless for the win, and maybe. I mean, I do know Nameless more, and they are an ex-Master tier team, but I do know that Team Rise is, as you say, rising through the ranks to get as far through the ranks as we can see, and they have recently become a Diamond team, and yeah, they're just going up and looking to get into that Challenger Cup, the last Challenger Cup, which will be here in, I believe 2 weeks. The Challenger Cup will be going, and then the next week, of course, finals. And really, these teams are just looking to get into a Challenge Cup, looking to go against the bottom teams of Master, and looking to get into Master themselves, get the finalist badge, and get playing in the finals. And I'm really looking forward to see this, because these teams really are for sure they're going to be putting their max effort into this one, because they really want an opportunity to get into Master, and obviously they want to get a chance to play the other teams. And we are doing a 3-block, hopefully, here tonight. We'll hopefully be doing first Nameless versus Rise, then we'll hopefully be moving on to do, I believe, let me have a check now. I think I've forgotten what it is, but I think it is Team Undercover Kings versus the Howling Wolves, but I guess we'll see. But with that, we're gonna get started now, as it will be Team Rise coming away with the disc to start off. It will be, however, picked up by Nameless. And let's get into this. Let's get some energy. Let's get pumped. And let's get started with this cast. Let's get some strength into this one, as it will be coming into the hands of the player from Rise there, as Dirty Mustard is stunned out by Loco-san. Loco-san now trailing the disc. Loco-san getting a slap all the way back to the player. Hex there. Hex recollecting the disc. Pressured by Rich D, and that stack with him and Dirty Mustard. But the disc just going to float a bit wide there and go past the players. Maybe a bit of miscommunication. Not knowing which one of them would grab the disc, but now in the hands of Multi. Multi looking for this cross pass maybe. He's going to just take his time, juke around past Richie and pass it all the way back to Hex. Hex now the pass over to Loco-san, but just stunned out there by Dirty Mustard as Richie tries to get a slap out. It's going to bounce off the Geo and back into the hands of Richie, getting another slap out, hitting the Geo once again and coming into the hands of Hex this time, but that fast stack from Team Rise is going to pressure them, and it will be in the hands of A16H. A16H now getting the clear, and it's in the hands of Hex. Hex trying to make it clear, but A1 now once again with the disc. A1 just stunned out there by Loco-san. Loco-san maybe going for a shot attempt here, just going to bounce off the Geo into the lower half, and it is now in their bubble, but Rich G recollecting. Rich G just walking his way out, passing it over to BX2. BX2 trying to look for that back pass to Dirty Mustard, but Dirty Mustard not exactly ready for that one, as it will just bounce with the Geo back into the hands of BX2 now, and a long clear coming out nearly in the hands of Multi, but it is an open shot here for Rich G, but Rich G's going to pass this one back to A16H, as A16H now looking for some goals on the board. Dirty Mustard takes a shot, but it's just going to go a bit wide, bouncing off the ding there. A16H once again with the disc. A16H looking for this backward pass, and it will go through, and Rich G opening the game up with an explosive start, as that beautiful pass from A16H straight to the backboard, as Rich G gonna hit that one straight in to start the game with a 2-point lead, and we've had 2 minutes on the clock now, and I'm gonna take a breath and a sip of water. Feeling a bit tired now. But yeah, we're seeing a good start. It was a good attack from Nameless towards the start, and just denied by Rise as Richie just gets stunned out there. A16H having the disc again. But yeah, just really denied, and great defense from Team Rise, holding them back and then rising up the field to get an attack going. And they transition so well as maybe a clear comes through. Maybe a recollect from Rich G. Rich G now looking for the goal. Rich G taking the shot. It's just going to ding though. So close yet so far. That is so unfortunate from Rich G. A16H once again with the disc, juking around the Geo there, and BX2 just not going to get a hand on that one, as the pass is going to go a bit wide there, and recollected by, I believe, Loco-san, as Loco-san just tries to get a clear out into the enemy side as it bounces off the Geo a bit weirdly. That stack won't be recollecting, however, Loco-san looking to get it first, but it's a long pressure from A16H, but A16H not able to get the disc, as the disc does come to Hex 2906, as Hex makes a pass over to Multi. Multi now walking his way up, looking for his options, going to make a back pass over to Loco-san, and Loco-san all the way up, a straight up pass, and those ones are really difficult as Hex now with a straight down pass, but that one's just going to be a bit wide, as I said, very difficult to get, but Hex looking for a recollect, but Richie just able to get that slap out there, and honestly, a good clear here. Just going to be recollected by Hex. Actually, no, it's just going to go a bit wide for Hex to recollect, and it's going to be BX2. BX2 now with Multi on top of him, and A16H now with the disc from that back pass. And it's just going to be a bit of a wide pass there, maybe into the hands of Loco-san, but Rich G looking for the effort to get a hand on that disc, because Goldfish does get a clear out, and it's going to bounce off to the Geo. Maybe into the hands of A16H, but Multi now with an open goal attempt. It's going to be a shot, but Rich G back in time, back to collect the disc, as Rich G now takes the disc and just looks for the pass attempt up. But it's going to be stolen from Loco-san. Loco-san looking to make a pass, going to bounce off the Geo there. Loco-san once again with the disc, with a pass over to, and it's going to be a shot from Multi. Multi with a beautiful shot. And what a beautiful pass from Loco-san straight over to Multi, as Multi just plants that one in right underneath the goal, and he's not going to miss that one. He's not having any problems with that shot, definitely not today, but that is now 5 minutes 40 on the clock left, and it's been a high-scoring game, don't you think? It's yeah, it's only 2 and 5 minutes, not many points, but maybe looking for a shot attempt there. It's just going to ding though, as Dirty Mustard nearly getting a hand on it. It will be A16H. A16H looking for a pass over to Rich G. Rich G now with the pass over to A16H. Just going to be a bit wide though, as Multi gets a slap out. Nearly in the hands of BX2 there, but just going to bounce off the Geo first, straight back into the hands of A16H, as A16H takes his time, walks around on the bottom, looking for the pass to Rich G. Just going to go a bit wide as Rich G just manages to jump for it. However, it now will be a beautiful juke and a beautiful shot from BX2 on the shield there. And what a beautiful play that was. Rich G managing to dive for the pass and immediately making a floating backwards pass over to BX2, as BX2 just going to hit that one, putting them for the 2-point lead now with 5 minutes on the clock. Only 6 points scored so far, 4 points for the side of Team Rise and only 2 for Nameless, as Now we will see a clear coming through. Hex looking to add to his points, looking to try and get a bit of a draw coming through here as Loco-san now with the disc. Loco-san just getting stunned out by that defense. Great bubble defenses. Goldfish now with the disc. Goldfish looking for a shot attempt. Just going to be a bit wide there, as it will be maybe Rise recollecting. And it will be Rise recollecting with A16H, as A16H now just takes his time with a long clear into the enemy zone. But it will be Loco-san just stunned out there by the player from Rise. And Dirty Mustard now looking for a pass in. He's going to pass it to A16H. Maybe a spin shot, but Rich G just going to ding that one and miss a shot only just as Goldfish gets a slap out, nearly recollected by the back player from Rise there. VX2 on the back line trying to recollect the disc, but it's just going to go a bit wide as Dirty Mustard slowly taking his time to get the disc, but into the hands of Loco. A great read and a great catch. He's got some goalkeeping abilities, not in the goal, in the clear zone, and he's going to recollect it as I believe A16H just getting the disc stolen from him there. Goldfish now with it, and Hex looking for a shot, but a dive from the goalie as VX2 gets the disc and gets the clear. And the disc will be bouncing into the bubble now, and BX2 looking to add to his points, but BX2 not able to get a hand on it as he just misreads the bounce maybe, but he's going to get a hand on it. Eventually is Multi with the immediate pressure, but Mustard, he does get that pass off. BX2 gets that pass off, and Mustard now with it, Mustard getting that pass off as A16H trying to get the disc out to Mustard again. Mustard now going for a pass to Rich G, but it's going to bounce off the Geo into the hands of Goldfish as Goldfish gets the clear out, but it's just going to come straight back, bouncing off that Geo, but the stack from Nameless ready to recollect that, and maybe we're going to see a 3-point here, but no, it's in the 2-point bubble, and maybe a shot, but it's just going to be a bit wide there as A16H comes away with this disc, getting their stacks formed first and getting to it first as Richie now with the disc, maybe with an open goal, just going to go a bit high there and maybe recollected by Goldfish here, but Dirty Mustard hot on his tail as he pressures him to try and make that clear out, but Multi able to get it first, maybe a mail slot shot coming here from Multi, and Multi just dinging it there. It was such a close shot, that would have been a full court mail slot whilst he's rising up, and now maybe with another shot coming through, and it's just going to go a bit wide there as Goldfish now recollecting. Goldfish with the pass over to Loco-san, just going to be a bit wide as Multi recollects it. Multi taking his time, making a back pass all the way over to Hex 2906. Hex 2906 making the pass to Multi, but it's going to be a bit wide. Multi, however, going to recollect that one. Multi now walking his way up into the bubble, taking his time actually, just maybe going to back it out to Hex here, and he does back it out to Hex, and they're taking their time. They really want to equalize the game as Multi with the push into the bubble. Multi with a dinging shot, nearly there, just going to the bottom pocket and just going to be a bit out there, just going to be cleared out now from the side of Rise as Hex able to get that speed and able to recollect the disc and gets maybe a shot attempt here, but it's just going to be a bit of a clear actually, and maybe recollected here by Goldfish as Goldfish is right on it, but Rich G able to get a bit of a slap clear, maybe however recollected from the back player, and it will be recollected from the back player. Multi there holding the back line, and he will be holding the disc as well as he gets a clear out, but it's just going to be in the hands of Multi once again, making a slap. Maybe it's Goldfish coming onto it, but a stack from Team Rise looking to take it away from him, and take it away from him they do, and Richie looking for a clear, but it's just going to bounce off the Geo, maybe into the hands of Loco-san, who is trailing behind the disc, but BX2 with the stack coming in fast, and just going to go for a clear here as it will go into Nameless's side to calm down the situation a bit, and they're looking to add to their lead to give them a bit more breathing room with the pass over to A16H, but just going to be a bit wide as maybe Multi looking for the clear here, but it's just going to bounce off the Geo back into his hands, and Multi now with a long clear. This one's going to be successful. It's going to go all the way as Richie looking to recollect. Multi now hot on his tails, and Richie able to get the slap there right back into Nameless's half, but the stacks are there from Nameless, and Goldfish does get the disc. Goldfish now taking his time with the disc as Multi looking to recollect, but it will be Hex to recollect, but an intercept coming from the side of Dirty Mustard. They only have 50 seconds. They were playing a patient game before, but maybe a fast game's going to work here. They're going to have to play a fast game because they need the points, but A16H with the steal, Multi with the steal, and now another stun coming through, and it's going to be Goldfish, but just stunned out there by Dirty Mustard as the stacks coming through. Multi with the beautiful shield. Multi now with the disc. 34 seconds left on the clock. It will be A16H with the disc getting a long clear out, taking some pressure off, but it's just going to bounce off the Geo into the hands of High Goldfish now. 30 seconds on the clock, gonna bounce all the way back off the Geo there, a bit weirdly coming back to the side of Nameless as a slap shot. Rich G gonna secure the game with that 3-point lead, as that will now be a 5-point lead for Team Rise, and they will take the game. What an interesting game that was. What a brilliant game that was, especially towards the later half there. In the last few seconds there, it was really neck on neck, and just 2-point lead. Just a 2-point lead, and it may look like a lot more of that in the end scores with the 5-point lead in the end as a 7-2, but honestly, it was such a close game. Not much high scoring apart from the end when maybe Nameless just panicked a little bit inside the bubble and just not able to get that shot attempt off, as it will just be a bit wide and just a bit of a scramble happening in there, as your boy Sweat says, a bit of a free-for-all, and I would definitely agree it was a bit of a free-for-all towards the end there, and nearly some shot attempts coming through, and especially I think they're going to be regretting some of the dings that they made as well. I remember that shot from Multi just going to ding off the bottom there, as it's just going to go a bit wide, and that's really unfortunate for the side of Nameless. However, Rise coming away with the win, and Rich G with a 5-pointer. Beautiful work, and he's got 5 points, and BX2 also supporting him with 2, and some assists coming from the side of A16H and Rich G as well. But not to be ignored, Multi does manage to get a shot attempt in and gets the 2 points. And you do notice that Nameless is a bit higher ranked than Rise at the moment, but maybe that's going to change, and Rise are going to once again rise up if they can take this round 2 and maybe go above Nameless, and Nameless just dropping a little bit maybe, but maybe Nameless going to be able to pick up this round 2. Maybe they're going to be able to get it back and maybe get it a bit further through and get some more points on the board. And they really do need this momentum now. They only managed to score that 2-pointer from Multi. And honestly, they do need to get some more momentum and some more strength, as Aries joining the chat. Hello and welcome to you, Aries. And yeah, we will be starting the round 2 here, as Rise this time coming away with the disc first, but recollected by this Nameless stack maybe, but it's just going to be a bit wide, not able to get a hand on the disc there, as Loco-san just trailing after the disc. Loco-san with a behind the back pass, I believe, to Hex296. He knows where his player is. He made the pass to it as it goes down into Trench and bouncing off the Geo there. Hex looking to recollect. Hex now pushing into the bubble on his own with a bit of a juke, and the shot as Hex gonna put that one in with 18 MS and start the game off with the momentum that they needed. With 30 seconds, they've already scored a 2-pointer, and you notice that Rise managed to get the disc this time and managed to get away with it quickly at the start, but immediately hot on their tail is Nameless, recollecting the disc, getting the clear, and just managing to get the goal there, and that's a 2-point lead for Nameless with a minute now already down on the clock, as Rise looking for something to happen here with a long pass over to BX2. A16H, sorry. A16H making a pass over to Richie, but just going to bounce off the Geo into the hands of Goldfish. Now A16H with a pass back out to Rich G, and Rich G just taking his time looking for a pass maybe to BX2, but it's going to be marked by Hex with that stun, and Hex flipping upside down now, taking his time, just looking at the stacks from Rise, as Rise looking to come for the disc there, but maybe Nameless just needed this warm-up. They're playing a lot more controlled, they have their stacks, and I know this team, they like using their passing and less of their stacks, but they are using their stacks now, and they're using it very well and very effectively, as they're getting the disc and getting good stacks and getting the disc first in the offense, as Loco-san looking to add to his points, and a beautiful shot from Loco-san with a beautiful top pocket shot. Just going to slip by the goalie there, as the beautiful pass from Multi coming underneath, and he's going to plant that one right in, as Loco-san just going to add to their lead. Now that's a 4-point lead with 2 minutes off the clock, and they have got this momentum going on now, and maybe they're going to just add to their lead even more, or maybe Rise is going to be able to get some points and come back with this round 2, maybe take the round 2 and finish this game nice and strong and not bring us to a round 3. But honestly, I want a round 3. I want to see a finish here, and I want to see a hype moment with a round 3. Is Rich G coming away with this. Rich G now flipping upside down with a cut pass, but Dirty Mustard not ready for that one. Maybe a bit of miscommunication as the steal comes through from the side of Team Nameless, as Goldfish going to get a clear all the way out, and that one's going to be a good one. That one's going to be good. It's going to go long, nearly with the hands of Goldfish with an open goal, but Hex now with a pass over to Goldfish. Goldfish now in the bubble looking for another pass to Hex, and Hex driving into the bubble, and Hex gonna hit that one again. A beautiful shot that will put them with 7. That's a 17 MS, and that will put them with a 6-point lead. And what a beautiful play, the connection. And I talked about the chemistry towards the start of Nameless here, and as well as Rise, but Nameless really showing their chemistry here now, as that passing play from Hex and Goldfish. A bit of a 1-2 coming through, and it was a 1-2 that was brilliant, and it paid off very well, as Dirty Mustard looking to secure a 3-pointer, but it's just going to be stopped from Goldfish, able to be floating backwards while saving that one as he makes it clear. But BX2 on the back line, ready to recollect, an A16H with a 3-on-1 against the goalie right now, but the stack is on the back, and they are coming from behind, as Multi going to recollect the disc and get a clear out, as it just bounces onto the Geo and back into the hands of A16H, as A16H just gets stunned out there by Goldfish, and Multi now with the disc. Multi making a clear out, maybe a shot attempt, and it's going to be good! And Multi with a beautiful shot. Multi just able to get the angle there, 39 meter there. He gets the angle, he takes the shot, and that's going to put them for a 9-point lead now with 6 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Nameless. And now it will be Team Rise, BX2 coming away with the disc now. And it's Rich G looking for a clear attempt. Maybe a long pass coming through. It's just going to be a clear attempt though. And bouncing off the Geo there, maybe in the hands of Dirty Mustard, but that stack from Nameless Loco-san coming through with the disc and getting an attempted clear, but it's just going to bounce off the Geo and it's back into their hands. And Dirty Mustard looking to get the disc, but Loco-san just on it first. And Loco-san now getting the attempted clear out. And it's going to be a good clear. It's just going to be a bit bouncing off the Geo there, a bit high as A16H just gets the disc. A16H with an attempted pass, going to bounce off the Geo a bit low there, but that stack, they kept the stack there in case the pass was a bit off, and pass was a bit off, but the stack ready to recollect us. Now, Nameless doing the same thing, keeping the stack, not able to read the first bounce, but with that stack, they're able to turn around and immediately get the disc as the disc is just slapped out from the side of Team Risers. Now, Goldfish with a bit of a wide pass, maybe looking to get a reset to multi, but the stacks coming through from Rise, it's just going to be a bit wide though, and A16H now coming with the disc, and A16H just going to get a clear out into the enemy zone as Multi recollects with this stack. And as I said, these stacks from the side of Nameless are a lot stronger this game as they've been recollecting, they've been getting these opportunities and scoring these goals, and it's showing. They now have a 9-point lead as maybe the bubble defense is not set up, but the bubble defense really quickly set up there, and they now have all 4 players apart from A16H inside of their own bubble, and it's going to be really hard to penetrate maybe as Hex comes through, maybe looking for a disc there, but Multi now with the disc, stunned out however by Rich G is now Dirty Mustard able to get a bit of a clear attempt out, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to go all the way. Maybe that one's actually going to float in, but of course the stacks from Hex is already there, and he's going to be recollecting that one and getting a bit of a backhand slap out into the side of Rise as the stacks from Rise now getting the disc first, and BX2 with the disc in hand looking for a pass maybe up to Rich G and Mustard, who were in the stack, but Rich G just able to jump off Mustard and get the disc as he now passed it to Mustard, but it's just going to bounce off the Geos. Maybe a bit of miscommunication comes from there as Loco-san now looking for an attempted clear, maybe just recollected by there, but now Mustard driving it into the bubble, maybe looking for a pass to A16H as A16H jukes around the block there, and A16H goes for an anchor shot, but it's just going to be a bit wide there, just going to go outside of the goal as maybe looking for too fast of a shot as it's just going to go out of the goal. And now BX2 with the disc, however, stunned out by Hex, and Hex maybe just going to go for a long clear now, and he does get a long clear out, and it looks like the stacks from Team Rise are going to be there first, but an inaccurate stack, and Multi now with the disc, Multi with the shot attempt, it's just going to ding though, and come off the backboard and go back out, maybe into the hands of A16H, but no, A16H going for the stun on the player, buying his stack some more time to get the disc, and the stack does get the disc as the stack once again looking for the disc, and Dirty Mustard trying to juke around, maybe looking for a pass to Rich G, but it's just going to be stunned out and stolen by Multi there as Multi looks for the clear, but BX2 on the back line once again recollecting. We have 3 minutes 20 seconds on the clock with a 9-point lead to Nameless, and that's a strong lead, and looking to cut it down is A16H, and as I say that 9-point lead goes down to a 7-point lead. A16H just able to hit that one, and a beautiful pass coming from Rich G, able to pass that one all the way cross court to A16H, who of course is just going to juke around a little bit and put that one into the goal there. And yeah, pretty much the caster's curse there as Multi looking for a pass over to Goldfish, as Goldfish looking for maybe a shot attempt like Multi hit one earlier, long half court, but Hex now just not able to get the disc, putting his hands in the air, just maybe not happy about able to get the disc there, but the dinging shot, and A16H, that one's going to be good, that one's going to be in. I was really not expecting that. I was just relaxing, talking about other things, and A16H just surprising me with a 56-meter dinging shot that just manages to sneak its way in, and as you said, solarP in chat and also on the cams, that caster's curse, it was a 9-point lead, but now it is only a 4-point lead, and that is just 2-2s away from bringing this to an overtime. And I want to see an overtime, but I also want to see Nameless take this round 2 so that we can see a round 3 coming through here and have a hype game to carry this on, as Multi looking for a clear, looking to maybe just run down the clock a bit, and Hex looking to add to his points, and Hex gonna do that by just getting that stack together with, I believe, Multi there, or maybe it was Loco-san, but the stack just able to recollect and able to plant that shot in from 8 meters away and just over the shield there, just going to hit that one. And that is now a 7-point lead, I believe, for the side of Nameless. And yeah, maybe it's going to go back to a 9-point lead from the side of Nameless as pass coming through here. And maybe a shot attempt just going to be a bit high and recollected by that stack from Nameless as Hex. Looking for that clears, it's just going to go bit wide, bouncing off the Geo there. There's Loco-san now recollecting, but missing the disc actually. A16H with it. A16H with the drive into the bubble. A16H making the shot attempt. That one's a 0 angle though, and it's a difficult shot, and it's just going to go bouncing off the rim there. Just dinging there as Multi now looking to recollect the disc. Just going to go a bit wide off his hand. And Goldfish, however, stunning out Richie there. Goldfish now with the pass over to Hex, but nearly getting stunned out by Dirty Mustard. Hex juking around, making a pass maybe to Goldfish, but that one's going to be a little bit slow and just stolen by Rise there. But Multi on the back line recollecting this one and managing to get the disc and pass it over to Loco-san, but it's going to be stolen by Rich G there. Rich G just managing to recollect the bounce, and this will be, by the way, round two, of course, Nameless, and we will get to see a round 3 here, and I'm looking forward to it, but maybe cutting down the amount of points they score will be Mustard going for a 3-point shot, and A16H maybe going to go for a 3-point shot as the goal is open, but just stolen by that Nameless stack there, getting on it, and now maybe a 3-point shot going to come from Hex, and Hex, of course, he's going to hit that one, and he's going to put that one right in, and that's Hex, adding their lead to now a 10-point lead, and that's going to be round 2 to Nameless, a 10-point lead, and it's 1-1 already in games now, as your boy Sweatin's mentioning, Chan. And yeah, we're going to take this to a round 3, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to take a big drink of water. This game has been intense, and these rounds so far have been very intense, so I need to calm down. Take a little drink of water. I'm out of breath here. I'm running out of water. I wasn't expecting to see a round 3. I wasn't expecting this, but maybe I'm not expecting it, but I'm definitely happy that we're seeing it. I'm looking forward to seeing what can happen in the round 3. I'm maybe looking for a OT or at least a close game, maybe a 1-point lead or something like that. I just want something hype. I just want something to energize me, get me in the game. But once again, Rich G with the high scoring points, 10-point lead, but rivaling him on the other side is Nameless, is Hex. Going to get the 10-point lead for them, and 10 points is on the board for him, and Loco-san getting 2, and Multi now adding to his 2 points from the first round by getting 5 more points with 7 points. And Solar, you're in cams. When is finals? I think that's in 3 weeks now. We got 1 more week of the cycle, which is next week, and then we've got 1 week of, I believe it's going to be the Challenger Cup, and then the last week it will be finals, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to maybe casting and seeing the games happen there, but I'm also looking forward to this round 3 getting started. I want to see what happens here. I want to see something hype, and I know I've said it, but I'm really looking forward to it, and I want to see some great plays by the side of both teams here, and just some great teamwork and team players, some assists coming from both sides, and Rich G definitely getting some assists with 3 assists, and Nameless, though, not to be forgotten, 3 of their players, Goldfish, Loco-san, and Multi, all with 2 assists, and definitely some saves coming from the side of Rise as well as A16H and BX2. I know BX2 is their actual goalie, but BX2 showing he can get the saves, as he does get 4 saves. And yeah, it's so far been a brilliant game, and so far been brilliant first 2 rounds. And yeah, I know I've said it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the round 3, and honestly, I can't wait to play finals as well. I'm looking forward to that as well, and I'm looking forward to maybe seeing which of these teams can get into the Challenger Cup, and which of these teams can maybe fight for that, because that is what these teams are fighting for. Inevitably, these teams quite high up in Diamond, 18th place and 16th place, if they can get into the Challenger Cup, maybe they can get away and get some points and get some wins in the Challenger Cup. And if they can do that, they can certainly push into Master Division, get the finalist badge, get to play in finals, as this is the last cycle. And it's a shame that Season 3 will be ending soon, but it's not a shame, because I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen in Season 4, and I'm also looking forward to seeing the finals and playing the finals. But yeah, definitely going to be a fun one. We do have a pause, by the way, if you're wondering why we're sitting here for so long. It's not just because I want to talk to you all. Not that I don't want to talk to everyone in chat, but yeah, just got a pause here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the pause. They've only got another 2 minutes, I believe. But yeah, just a pause. Not sure which side it's from, but maybe a drop, maybe some connection issues. But I'm sure that they're going to be doing a bit of a team talk. I do know that I can see Nameless with the team talk, and actually so are Team Rise. They're both trying to have a conversation, trying to strategize for the next round. Maybe trying to mix it up, trying to change their play style, as see what can break through to the other team and get the win. And just letting everyone know that after this game, do not leave just so quick, because we do have some other casts here for you tonight, and we've got some interesting ones. I think we've got some very interesting ones, and some ones that I'm definitely looking forward to. We've got a team Undercover Kings versus the Howling Wolves, I believe, and I think we've also after that got another one of Team Nameless, another Nameless game coming through, and it will be Nameless versus Nant Esports. And yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to that. I'm certainly looking forward to seeing if we can get getting some fun games and seeing maybe Nameless coming away. I mean, this is a harder team, Nantes Esports, obviously another ex-master tier team, Nantes Esports, and they are definitely a strong team. They have changed their roster, however, but maybe Nameless are going to be able to take the Nantes Esports game, and a lot of the time you'll see that maybe a team is better than another team, but it's just matchups and what play styles counter other play styles, and maybe Nameless's play style can definitely take the Nantes game. And yes, Clives, I'm trying here, okay? Clives, it's not easy. We've got an unpause though. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna get the start. It's not easy. I gotta talk to myself, chat. You're letting me down here, chat. You're not keeping me entertained. You're not having a conversation with me. I'm just trying to have a conversation with myself, and the pause is done, but still got the timer for the round 3 to start, and I just want it to speed up time now and get the round in. And K9 Matty, hello as well, and welcome to chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another sip of water, trying to talk to myself as I wait for the next rounds to start. But yeah, both sides are still discussing tactics for the next round. And also, your boy sweating. Yeah, it's water. Let's take a sip of water. Yeah, that's British accent. Deal with it. That's my accent. But also, hello, welcome to chat, Fressy. Nice to see you, Victor. But yeah, we will get started into this round, and let's go. Let's get started. Let's get into this game, and yeah, it's time, and the clock runs down as I can finally stop talking to myself, and I can finally start casting the game as a headbutt maybe coming through here, and it's straight into the hands of Rich G. And Rich G with an immediate 5-second goal. The headbutt into the instant shot there, and instant shot. It's going to be a 2-point lead already, in 20 seconds now down on the clock, as it will be into the hands of Nameless to start out. And we seeing a pattern now. The team that's coming away with the disc in the last 2 rounds, coming away with the disc and coming away with the first goal, are usually the team that's going to be winning it. Maybe they get that momentum for the rest of the game, as Locozan just not able to get a hand on that one. But yeah, we're seeing that the teams that get the first goal usually get the momentum to keep adding to their lead, as A16H looking to clear and get a stack going and adding to their lead maybe, but Multi able to recollect that one as a bit of a bounce off the Geo. Not going to go well for them, but Rich G able to get his hands on the disc as the bounce just comes off the Geo there and going a bit high into the other side. And Aries, if you're asking who's doing the cams, it is solarP. solarP is on the cams today. He's chilling. I hear him tune in every now and then, and maybe laugh at me trying to cast on my own and attempt to talk to myself. But solarP, he's a bit of a new caster. We would have liked to do these ones on. Oh wait, sorry, cutting me out there is Goldfish gonna hit the 3, and that will put them to a 1-point lead. Nameless, but no, solarP is a bit of a new cameraman. I would have liked to have done this cast on VRML 1, but we couldn't have done this one on VRML 1. But I think solarP is doing a fantastic job on cams myself. But everyone's got opinions on different cameramen. I think I've worked with solarP maybe once before, or maybe never before. But either way, he's doing a great job as Multi. Brilliant intercept there, brilliant dive out going for the disc, and I need to stop talking to myself. I've gotten into the habit of it now as Dirty Mustard with the disc. It's round 3, it's hype, okay? I need to get into this game. I need to get casting this one, and you're asking me to speak a bit slow. I won't be speaking slow. I'm speaking fast as I like, okay, Victor? I'm going to be speaking at the max speed, okay? I'm going to speak even faster. just because you mentioned that, as A16H just trading for the disc, as Richie just able to get it. As a slap out coming from Richie, and Loco-san now with it. Loco-san just able to get that clear up into the upper geo, as Multi just trading behind the disc. Multi able to get a hand on the disc. Multi going for a shot, just gonna ding there, as Dirty Mustard able to get a spin slap on it, as Loco-san now with the disc. Loco-san now looking for a pass over to Multi, just gonna bounce off the geo there, as Hex now with the disc. Hex with a pass over to Goldfish, and Goldfish looking for a pass all the way back to Hex, but it's just gonna be a bit wide there. Bouncing over the geo into that fast stacks hands from Team Rise. They are together, they are ready to recollect, as A16H and Mustard just lose the disc there to Hex, and Hex now looking for a pass over to Loco. He will make it, and Loco looking for a pass up to looking for a pass up to Multi, but Multi not able to get a hand on it, as it will bounce off the underside of the geo there, and Hex with a pass over to Loco-san. Now Loco-san with a drive into the bubble, just gonna make this pass over to, it looks like Multi, but it's gonna bounce a bit weirdly off the geo there, and Multi not able to get the disc, as Rich G does get the disc eventually, getting the stun on Multi there, and getting the disc over to Mustard, as Mustard maybe going for an attempt on the shot here, maybe gonna bounce in, but it's just gonna be a bit wide and not gonna go in there. Maybe an unintentional shot might have come in through here, but it will be a pass over to Rich G. Rich G up to Mustard, and a save from Hi, I'm a Goldfish, and Hi, I'm going to be making that save, as he does, and it's a beautiful save, and he just gets a hand on the disc. Had to turn an entire 180 before making that beautiful save, and he only had one hand on the rim of the goal there, as he makes that beautiful save, as A16H with a bit of a self-pass. We'll say it wasn't a failed attempt at a clear. It was a self-pass. That's what it was. A16H with the self-pass to himself, now bouncing over back into the hands of Rich G, and Rich G with a pass over to BX2, but BX2 just going to get stunned out by Hi, I'm a Goldfish, and Hi, I'm right behind you, and I'm going to stop with that joke, because it is a terrible joke, okay? I wanted to try it, but it sucks. It sucks. I should never try jokes again. I'm going to leave the puns and stuff to Palador, but I'm going to keep casting this game, as Mustard going to get an intercept there, and Mustard just going to stop any risk of a goal there, and we have a 1-point lead now, and Hex able to get a slap out into the enemy side, and Loco-san with a long reaching arm, big arm there, trying to reach the disc, and Multi with no speed trying to take the shot, but Hex able to recollect, and Hex just able to make that floating backwards shot, as Hex just plants that one in, putting them for a 5-point lead now. And Clive's in chat saying, Lockie, calm the beef in the chat. Everyone, let's have fun in here. Let's have fun, okay? We're all different skill levels. It doesn't matter. We all understand the game. We all love it. Let's just enjoy this game. Let's forget about what teams you're in. Let's just think about Team Rise and Team Nameless here today, because it is a good match, and Mustard here to prove it. Mustard looking for a shot, and Mustard gonna hit that one. Beautiful shot from Mustard from the backboard there, and beautiful play. Yeah, just a beautiful pass from A16H and a beautiful shot. And I know I'm saying a beautiful because it was beautiful. And honestly, yeah, now it's a 1-point lead, and I needed to mention that these matches are really good, especially the 1-point lead matches. They are very interesting to see, because it's always one team leading over the other. It's never equal. It's always one team having the advantage of the over the other, and only a 2-point thing will put them in the lead. And also welcome to National, but also welcome to this shot, and Hex gonna greet National there with a beautiful shot, putting them to a 7-point lead, and forget a 1-point lead, because that's now gonna be a 3-point lead coming from the side of Nameless with 4 minutes left on the clock. And Clive, you're daring me to be silent for 5 seconds. All right, I'll be silent for 5 seconds. I'll have a drink of water, as there better be nothing exciting happening though. If something exciting happens now, I'm blaming you, Clives. Well, okay, back to it. An A16H with a steal, however, from Loco-san, as Loco-san gonna clear this one out, and Loco-san now gonna lose the disc, however, to, I believe it was Mustard there. Mustard just gonna get a clear, and National saying, oh my god, I love Rise, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I love this team too, and they're playing definitely very well, and obviously everyone knows the team, especially from Rich G, a content creator who makes a really great montages. But I also love Team Nameless, yeah, an ex-master tier team, and they're great. They're a really wholesome team, and they have such great chemistry, and they're all great friends. Yeah, now A16H is going to get the steal there and looking for a clear attempt, and it is a 3-point lead to Nameless. Maybe they're going to just look for 2-2s to bring it to a 1-point lead for Rise, but maybe they're just going to go for a 3 attempt here. But A16H is driving into the bubble with the 3 attempt, but just going to be a bit of a stunned out missed shot there from A16H, as the stun comes from Nameless there as maybe an attempted clear here back in the hands of A16H. It does just bounce favorably back to his hands, and maybe a cross pass attempt just going to go a bit wide and bounce off the Geo up high as Rich G chasing after this disc. Rich G still chasing after it, but Loco-san able to get a hand on it first as the disc bounce is into the enemy side of Team Nameless, and now Team Nameless looking for the recollect. Goldfish with the recollect. Goldfish now looking at an open goal, but saved there, however, from BX2, and A16H able to get a clear, but Hex on the back line able to recollect this one. Maybe looking for a clear, but it's just going to go a bit wide as BX2 able to get this one and get the disc out, and that was so close. And I think it was actually a headbutt save from BX2, and I don't think Nameless is going to be happy from that, especially if Team Rise coming away with some points here, and A16H looking to come away with those points as A16H with a pass over to Mustard. Mustard now with a pass back over to A16H. This 1-2ing play, and the pass over to Rich G, and Rich G with the shot, and a beautiful shot it was. That one's going to go in, and that is now a 1-point lead only for Team Nameless, and we're back to this. We're back to this 1-point lead, and solarP, not even casting, yet still making the puns. Rich G's, and look, I call him Rich G. He has a J, okay? Rich G. I don't know how you meant to say it. Maybe you meant to say it Rich G. I always call him Rich G in game. As a bit of a headbutt comes away here from the side of Rise, and looking for a slap clear there as Dirty Mustard just trading behind after it, but the stack there coming through, maybe a 3-point attempt, but A16H is just going to go for the 2, and A16H going to hit that one nearly with the 3-point attempt there. 3-point attempt was there, just not going to be through there, and now it's only a 1-point lead for the side of Rise. And we talk about a caster's curse, but now I think we need to talk about the caster's predictions, because that is 2 2-pointers, like I said, and that's a 1-point lead from the side of Rise. And this is a hype game, okay? This is a 1 minute left and 1-point lead, and I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see which team can come away with it. I mean, a 2 points from Nameless gives them the lead, and there's only a minute left, and maybe that 2 points from Nameless will win them the game at this point. But looking to add to their lead is Mustard, and Mustard gonna come away with that 2-point shot, and that is now a 3-point lead from the side of Rise. And Rise gonna take this game probably, unless Nameless can manage to get a 3-point off. But we've seen some brilliant saves from the side of BX2, especially from Team Rise, and maybe Nameless are going to be able to get the stun on BX2 and get the shot attempt in, and I can see that they are holding a backstack there on their back line, but maybe adding to their points is Mustard, as Mustard going for the shot there, and Mustard gonna hit that one, and that will secure them the victory. A 6-point lead, and what a great game. Everyone's saying in chat, GG, and good game it was. A 6-point lead now to Rise, and that will be the game. Maybe some more points coming from either side here. There is still, I think, about 5 seconds left to go, and Nameless looking to just add to their points, make it less of a devastating lead. And one of the things we often forget to see in these when we're looking at the scores is we just think about the scores and we just see that it's a 13-7 game, but if you think about it, all those points were really just won within the last minute there, when Nameless maybe started panicking and started really just trying to get the points and maybe being a bit more aggressive, knowing that they had to risk everything to get the win there, but not gonna get the win, and it will be Team Rise coming away with the disc, rising once again through the ranks and getting another win on Team Nameless. And yeah, I believe this is also Team Rise's first ever win on an ex-Master Tier team, on a Master Tier team that was once, it's a Diamond team, but it was once Master Tier team. And yeah, I think this was a great game. And let's have a look at the stats real quick before we end and move on to the next cast. And that will be 24 points coming from the side of Hex. Hex getting a lot of points, but not to forget Multi also with 12 points, but rivaling him on the other side, Rich G with 19 points. And honestly, it was a lot of points coming from the other game, and I'm just gonna have a check here if we're gonna get the next game. But I also think the next game is gonna be cancelled, so sadly when we end here in a few minutes, we're going to be properly ending. We will not be carrying on. We'll be back though later for another Nameless match. We'll be back here for a bit for Nameless versus Nantes Esports, so make sure you don't leave. And also, I'm just going to correct myself, Nantes Esport, not Nantes Esport. That is, I rarely make that mistake, but Sputnik would be displeased if I made that mistake. But yeah, Richie just getting 19 points and definitely equaled out points, and 5 assists from A16H and 5 assists from Richie. And yeah, it was a great game and a three-point lead. Just ending the game with a 3 rounds, and yeah. But what a brilliant game this was, and thank you everyone in chat for joining me to see this game here, and welcome to, please join us later for the Nantes esport game versus Nameless, as that will be another brilliant game. But everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I've been Lockie11. I've been joined by solarP on the cameras. He's done a brilliant job. And thank you everyone for joining me.
And we're underway.
Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.